Okay, I'll just check this and will tell you tomorrow. Fine?
Fine,
I'll
ma'am.
just check.
Ma'am, also question number 9.
Data on the number of test matches. Which of the following statements are incorrect? Okay, median can be computed for the given data. Test matches. Okay. Fine example. The ratio chart can be plotted for the photo mode can be computed. Okay. Bar chart is more appropriate. The percentage of papers are held in different countries. Okay, fine. What's the doubt?
Why can you say that median can be computed? It is showing that median can be computed. That statement is
No,
incorrect.
no, no, no. Just read the question. It is asking which of the following statement is or are incorrect.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So median can be computed for the given data. This statement is correct or incorrect?
Median can be computed. It's correct, right, ma'am?
You
Incorrect.
can come. How can you how can you calculate the median? Can you just tell me?
So
What's the first point of calculating? What is the first step of calculating a median? If you have to calculate a median, right? What's the first step?
Arranging them in ascending order.
Arranging them in
Yes.
ascending order, correct? So can you can you arrange this data in ascending order? Is
No,
it
ma'am.
give? No,
No.
right? So how can you
Yes.
calculate a median?
Oh, please.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Many people have raised their hands. Sorry, I didn't see. Okay. So, Mansi,
Ma'am, weekly mock question 5.
weekly mock question 5. Everybody
Yes,
has
ma'am.
doubt in weekly mock only, not the activities of from week 3.
No, only this two question I have. The fifth and sixth.
Okay. Choose the incorrect option. Is it related to any question? 3, 4, 5. Okay. The data of the 5 districts of various states of India is collected and shown in table. The government uses data to plan the upcoming turn of 5. Okay. Choose the incorrect option. Area has a ratio scale of measurement. Population growth has an interval scale of measurement. Population growth. Number of villages has an interval scale of measurement. What's the doubt?
Ma'am, why is the second option correct?
Population growth has an interval scale of measurement. Population growth, right? Okay, so if the population growth is like 0%, if it's 0%, it's like 0%, right? There is no population growth.
Yes.
That's it. So like the main difference between interval and ratio scale is what?
That ratio is absolute 0.
Yeah, absolute 0. And in interval scale, we have no absolute 0, correct? That means 0 means
Yes.
nothing. That is what an absolute, no absolute 0 states, right?
So for this question, only option 3 will be correct.
Incorrect.
Yes, means the correct answer for this particular question will be only option 3.
Ha.
Okay.
Ma'am, can you explain the options?
Ma'am,
One at a time. What?
ma'am, population growth, ma'am, absolute zero means no growth.
Yeah, no growth.
Ma'am, in
No,
this,
population.
ma'am, it is not talking about population, but population growth. In terms of population growth, absolute zero means no growth.
Yes, so I thought that it should be a ratio scale. That's why I did that, but it's showing it's wrong.
Yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Zero.
Ma'am, because if it is about population, then population growth will not be absolute zero, but it is about a population growth. So I think it is zero about population growth.
Population growth has an internal scale of function. 0%. Interval, it's not interval based. Yeah, it should be ratio only. Correct. Population growth should
Hello,
be
ma'am.
in ratio. Yeah, correct.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
So, ma'am, will the marks be increased?
Ma'am.
Yeah, I'll just check with the question. I'll just mark down what
Hello,
are the
ma'am.
question.
Ma'am, are
Yes.
you hearing me?
Yeah, I'm able to hear you.
Ma'am, I am not able to see your screen, ma'am.
I'm not sharing the screen.
Then how are you teaching, ma'am?
I'm just clearing the doubts.
Ma'am, in weekly mock test, sixth question also I have a doubt.
Just a second. Sixth question, right? Yeah, this one. This one I also like. I'll tell you tomorrow. I think there is a correction. It should be ratio from my side, but I'll just see. Okay, and I'll tell you tomorrow.
Ma'am,
Do we
means there are questions like this, 5 and 6.
Yeah, 5 and 6. I will just discuss it and tell you tomorrow. Fine.
Okay.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
The same question was posted in the discussion forum, but then one of them answered as like, because there is negative marking for this, we can't say there is an absolute zero. Like, because there is 0.2 reduction for wrong input, we can't get an absolute zero. So will that be the reason why it is interval?
Just a
Ma'am,
second.
if
There are
it
Then
is
how
five
can you say
inputs
that
for
if
every question. The students
then
will
it
get
will
out
be
of
zero.
this for the while 0.2 marks will be deducted for every wrong input.
And ma'am, it was also told us that in interval scale we can do only addition and subtraction, but in ratio we can do all the 4 mathematical operations.
Yeah, just give me some time. I need to think about it. I'll just come back. Okay. I'll just if at the till last or by tomorrow. Fine.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Ma'am.
Activity.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, I did not attempt this weekly mock, so did affect my qualifier exam, ma'am?
I think this is just a bonus like marks. That's it.
Okay, ma'am.
we get
Yeah.
this same type of calculator in the exam?
Same type of
Calculator, the which we
calculator.
yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
calculator.
Same.
Yeah. Ma'am,
Okay.
I have some confusion in calculating percentile.
Calculating percentile.
The last lecture of statistic is just a lot of confusion there. Percentile, quartile, percentile. I haven't understood that lecture, that last one, statistics. Week 3.
Okay. Okay, so the ones who have raised their hands, they have doubts in activity questions.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
fine.
ma'am.
So, okay, the one who
Ma'am,
is
can you
having
explain the 9th question from weekly mock?
weekly mock. Okay, this is the last question I'm attending for the weekly mock. Then after that, I will come back to the activity questions. Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
What's your
ma'am.
doubt in question 9?
Ma'am, in this, how the median can be computed for the given data?
Just read the question carefully. What you have been asked.
Which are the statements are incorrect?
Incorrect. Correct. Okay. So can
But here,
median be computed?
for calculation of median, we should
Can median be computed for this question?
yes, ma'am, because the matches can be arranged in the ascending order, right?
Is it said that the matches are in order? Like, is there any statement that the matches are in order? Something like that?
No.
No, right? So until and unless in the question it is stated that it's in order, till then it's not an ordinal variable. Fine?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, so let's
Thank you, ma'am.
yeah. Okay, so let's move on to the activity question. So the ones who are having doubts in activity 3.1, just raise your hand. Who is having, and all others please just raise down. Okay, fine. So Dhruvan, right? Okay. What's your doubt?
Ma'am, the last question, 6th one, ma'am.
To which class does a student who got 65 marks belong? Something here it will be there, right? Achha, okay, marks is here. To which class? Student of marks. To which class a student who got 65 marks belong? So 65 should be, yes, it should be between 60. It should be between 65 to 70.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, but
Hmm?
but if it is from 60 to 55, then also we are covering 55 mark student, now, ma'am.
No, no, no. See, I
ma'am.
told you. No, no. See, I told you. If like in the interval thing, right? I already said that you can't include, like you're not including the upper limit. So the limits, if it's like 10 to 20, okay? So this is my lower limit and this is my upper limit, fine? So and we have the other limit as 20 to 30. So basically, if I have a frequency like 20, so this frequency will be added in this interval, not in this, because we are not taking the upper limit into this interval. So the numbers like in 10 to 20 interval, the numbers would be like 10, 11, 12 till 19. Okay. Now the 20 will come in the next interval, 20, 21, 22 till 29. Got it?
But ma'am, interval we are writing from the 10 to 20. So
Hmm.
here 20 is not considered.
Yeah, correct.
Then we can write
So
it as 10 to 19 also now, ma'am.
no. So we have to make it a continuous continuous interval. So this is a continuous. Because of this only, if you have a continuous interval, then only you can make a diagram, correct? 10, 20, 30, 40. So if you have an interval like 10 to 20, 20 to 30, and let's suppose its frequency is 5, this frequency is 10. Fine. So my
Yes,
10 to
ma'am.
20 frequency is like, so I will be drawing it like this, right? Then 20 to 30, my frequency will be. So this is an histogram. What is basically an histogram? In which the bars are connected. There is no gap. That's my histogram. So if you have a discontinuous intervals, you can't make a, let's suppose like a histogram, right? Will you be able to make a histogram?
No, ma'am.
Right? That's it. So so always remember, we should have a continuous interval. So for like in future also, it's better to like for the calculation or anything, continuous is always helpful. That's why we prefer the continuous one. Fine? This
Ma'am,
doubt is
fifth
clear?
question. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am,
Okay.
fifth question.
Fifth. In this activity only, right?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the class mark of the class interval? What do you mean by class mark? You know the definition of class mark?
Like from 10 to 20, 20 to 30, that are the class
No,
marks.
no. Class mark is basically my average. So if I have an interval like 10 to 20, my class mark would be the average of these two limits. So it would be basically what? 10 plus 20 by 2, which is basically 15. So in the question, it is like 55 to 60, correct? So this would be what?
Yes, ma'am.
55 plus 60 by 2, which is 57.5. Fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So just remember this thing. Class mark is basically the average. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Your doubt is clear?
Ma'am, I have a doubt in 3.2.
Okay, that's we will for 3.1 it's clear?
Yes, ma'am.
It's all done? Okay.
Yes.
Then just down your hand. Okay, now the next one. JDM.
No, I don't have a doubt in this week. Just as a general query, is there any easier way to calculate the like a variance? Because
Easy way to calculate a
variance.
variance.
Yep.
Like what's
Because
the
in
issue?
this calculator, the online which
Hmm.
we will get the exact this type of calculator in the exam.
Yes.
Okay, because it's only uses the mouse. That's why.
So just don't worry. The like in the like the paper like we will be giving you simple like so that you are able to solve it. So just don't worry about that.
Okay.
Okay?
So,
Yeah.
okay, so we have to only use the given formula for
Hmm.
the calculate
For the
the variance.
calculation. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. The one who has raised her hand, W something, I don't know. Zina, just please speak.
Ma'am, I had a doubt in the histogram question. Ma'am, there was
Hmm.
a question to find the number of cars in the tutorial video. I remember, I guess the first tutorial video in which they were asking the number of cars which have speed limit greater than 40. So in that question, they were not including 30 and 40. They were including the ones which are above 40. Like exactly, the question said that exactly equal to 40 and greater than 40. But in that, they did not include 30 and 40. Why is that, ma'am?
Tutorial 1, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I've not seen that video. Can I just solve that doubt at last after completing all the doubts of the activity? because I have to see the video.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
And ma'am, one more doubt I had regarding the quartile and IQR. When we calculate the quartile, is it the number of observation into 0.25? And
Yeah.
if it comes in decimal, like suppose it's like 3.25. So my fourth observation, right? So
Would be your
since it's
quartile.
so ma'am, if it's 3.25, we wouldn't round it off to 3. Instead, we would round it off to 4.
No, if it's just a simple formula, it's just a simple thing. The thing is, if your n into p, if your n
Yeah.
into p is basically my integer,
Okay.
okay, then you have to calculate the average of np and np plus 1. Okay. And if
Okay.
my n into p is not an integer, okay, just check the greatest of np.
Okay.
The number which is greater than np.
Ma'am, even when it comes to quartile, we are going to use the same procedure.
Yes, correct.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
So basically, what is your quartile 1? Quartile 1 is basically 25th percentile, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So same formula. And quartile 3 is basically 75th percentile.
Okay.
Yeah, just same formula.
Ma'am, if I do n into 0.25 and if it's not an integer, which means I have to round it off to the number greater, to the next greatest integer, right?
Can you repeat what?
Ma'am, if n into p, like n into 0.25, it comes around like 3.25. So that will get rounded off to 4. And if
Correct.
it's like 4, n into 0.25 is like, suppose it's 4. So it's going to be fourth observation plus fifth observation.
Fifth observation,
like
the average of both. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so 3.1 is clear to everyone, I guess. Let's move on to the next activity then. Fine?
Yes.
Okay. So raise your hands who all having a doubt in 3.2. Dhruvan. Okay.
3.2 fourth question, ma'am.
3.2 fourth question. The ratings given by the audience, average rating. Yeah, what's the doubt?
Here I have calculated the thing. I got 206.6. But it's showing wrong answer because answer is 2.9, 3. How did it get that now?
2.9, 3 is basically the range. So in between that range, only your answer should be there.
Ma'am, here the range of the rating or the number of people, like frequency.
See, basically you have to calculate the average rating given by the audience, right? So ratings are 78 people. So basically, okay, the thing is that you have to make a table, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So what would be your table? So you have a column as rating, okay? And you have a column as the number of people, correct? Now, the rating is 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. 4 and 5. And what are the numbers? There are 78, 192. Can you just tell me the numbers? 425.
Yes, ma'am. 220.
Yeah.
62.
62. So this is basically what? This is my xi, right? And this is my fi. So how are you going to calculate the average? By calculating fi, xi?
Yes, ma'am.
First, then you summing all the numbers.
Fi, sigma fi
right?
by
And
sigma
this is
fi,
summation
xi by
of fi.
sigma fi.
So my average would be what? Summation of fi, xi divided by summation of fi. You calculate it like this,
Yes, ma'am.
right? So then you got the number as 206 something point. You got that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Have anyone else solved this question?
Yes.
You're also getting the same thing?
It's 2.99. I got 2.99.
Yeah, so maybe there is some calculation mistake. Can you just check it once again, Dhruv?
But ma'am, in the if after submitting the assignment, I am getting the answer as 2.9, 3.
Comma 3, that's a range. Listen,
Okay.
we have not given the exact value. We have just given you the value that that the answer would be in the range in the between 2.9 to 3. The answer should be in between this number.
Okay, it's like the rating is from 2.9 stars to 3 stars.
The answer would be that.
So how he decided to 2.1, 2.9?
How? What?
How did
Arre,
they get
no,
2.9?
See, no. It's not about rating. It's about the answer. Your answer should come between. So answer, if my answer is basically, let's suppose 9.1 something. So this 9.1 is coming in between 2.9 to 3, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so that's what. So basically, like this is just the division, right? So this division, you can have a lot of decimal right here, correct? So many people, so that's why we just gave you a range. Your answer should be in between 2.9 to 3. So if your answer is between this range, your answer is correct. That's it. That's a range given for your answer. Not,
Ma'am,
it's not just something else. Not according to the question or something.
my procedure is correct, but there is a calculation mistake, so I got the 2.9,
Yeah,
2.6. The answer should be 2.9.
yeah, the answer should be 2.9.
And the range is from 2.9 to 3.
Yeah, the range is in the sense your answer should be in between this range. If the answer is between in this range, then the answer is correct.
Ma'am, how do we get this 3?
You don't have to get any 3 or something.
It's like a approximate. Like
Uh,
if it is from 2.912, so we are assuming it as 2.9 to 3.
No. Is okay. The thing is, we have made a question. Okay, you have made a question, and your answer. If you are giving a question to someone, right, and and that person has to answer. So basically, you are giving the range. Your answer should be in between this range. That's it. It's not according to question or something. It's just a range.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yeah. It's just a question, and the answer should be in this range. That's it. Now
The
you
range,
calculate.
ma'am, this range is found by this procedure, the above procedure,
Yeah.
by
Correct.
finding fi xi by sigma fi. Okay.
Yeah. You just calculate once again. Maybe there is some calculation mistake. Fine.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Sagar,
Ma'am, question number 3.
question number 3. What is the? Okay. What's your doubt in this?
मैम इसमें मेरा आंसर 2 आ रहा है और 3 है इसमें.
Okay. Anybody has solved this question? Question number 3. Anyone? No one? No one has solved the activity question.
2.2 is 3.
Sorry?
Is it of activity 3 points or
3.2.
3 third
3.2
question?
question 3. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fourth observation. Answer is
No, you have to what's fourth observation? You have to calculate the average number.
okay.
Yeah. So what's the answer? The ones who didn't had any doubt in activity questions and all, they were asking about the weekly mock. That means they have solved the questions. So the ones who have solved, please answer it.
Ma'am, the answer is 3.
The answer is 3. Okay, fine. So Sagar,
Ma'am.
just go to your calculation once again. Maybe there is some issue.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Yeah, just go through it once again. Right now. If then also it's not getting, then I will solve it. Fine.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, just do it now. Anything else? Any other doubt? Any other question? Sagar? Other than question 3?
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Okay, so let's shall we move to the activity question 3.3 then? Nobody's having any other doubts, right?
No.
Okay. Okay, fine. Okay. So
Ma'am,
yeah.
ma'am, may I ask graded assignment week 2 questions?
Great. Okay, we will come back. Let me just complete this week 3. Fine.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, just let me complete this. Okay, let's complete one at a time. Now, activity 3.
Ma'am, in stem and leaf, I have a
General doubt. What's your general doubt? Hello.
to mean
Your voice is breaking. Yeah, I'm not able to hear you. Maybe you should join once again. Okay. 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 So 3.3. The ones who have doubt in 3.3, just raise your hand. Till then. The ones who can't speak, they can just write in the chat box.
இது போடுங்க ஹாட்ஸ்பாட் போடுங்க.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
Ma'am, the question Sagar is asked, the answer is 3.13. So after rounding off, it will be 3 or 4?
3.
Which one?
The question the Sagar
Question
asked.
3.
Yes.
3.2, question 3.
Yes,
You are
ma'am.
getting 3 point something.
3.13.
3.13. Okay. In the
Ma'am.
question, is it asking you to round off or something?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, 3 आ गया आंसर अब.
आ गया ना? ठीक.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. चलो.
Ma'am,
So,
question number 5 or 6, activity 3.3.
okay, 5 and 6. Just a second. The stem and leaf for 50 years. What is the median of the ages? It's a very big data. Yes. Okay, so first of all, I'm just giving you the clue because it's a very big data. Is it fine, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What's your doubt in this? Like you're not able to solve it, or like what is it?
Ma'am, question number 6 मतलब
नहीं 5 का पूछ रही हूँ.
मतलब वो पूरा ट्राई नहीं किया पूरा सॉल्व करके.
तो पहले ट्राई तो करो.
ओके मैम. ओके.
6 वाले में क्या दिक्कत है?
मैम वो वाला मैं मतलब सॉल्व नहीं हो रहा था.
मैम
Okay, 6th question, right? The median of the data is this. What is the median of the data? 3x1. 3x plus 1. Yeah, so it's simple, right? Okay. So basically, you have been given that there is a data x1, x2, x3 till xn. Okay. And here the median is given to be what? 45.
45, yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
45 it's given.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, okay. So you know one thing about the median. If you add a constant, my
Yeah.
new median would be what? The old median plus the
Plus the
constant
new
term.
constant.
Okay.
Yes.
So basically, if you see in this, it is basically 3x1 plus 1. In general, if you say 3, the x part, the data plus 1. This is the thing. So first of all, I am multiplying a constant and also I'm adding a constant, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? And you know the other thing as well, which is if I multiply a constant,
It would be multiplied to older median.
yeah. So my new median would be the old median into the constant. So I'm multiplying also and adding also, right? So what would be my new median? It would be what? 3 into the old median plus 1,
1.
right? So what it
Yes,
be?
ma'am.
3 into 45 plus 1. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Just solve it like that. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So just try to solve the question fifth. Okay. Then also
Okay,
if you
ma'am.
have doubt, then ask me. Fine.
Okay, ma'am. ठीक है.
Okay. So, okay, next, 2F, the roll number 1, 25F2. Can you speak?
I have doubt in activity 3.2, question number 4.
3.2.
Yeah, 3.2, question number 4.
Yeah, what's the doubt?
I was not getting the correct value. How to calculate? Please, can you tell?
See, this is Basically, this is the question. You have the ratings. You have the number of people who have given the ratings, correct?
Yes.
So this is my xi, this is my fi, right? So how do you calculate the average? Average is basically summation of fi xi upon summation of fi.
Yes, ma'am.
So just multiply these terms. You will be having some numbers here. Correct? Just sum it up and divide it by the summation of this number. Then tell me the answer.
Yeah, I will try once. If I will be getting the wrong, then
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
Yeah. Okay.
And one more question I have. Can you please tell what are outliers?
Outliers.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I have a data, let's suppose 12, 20, 13, 17, 25, and I have this. So can you just tell me what is the outlier here? Like the one which is very extreme or
12 and 90.
it will be 90, right? So
Yes,
outlier is basically what? The number or something which is very extreme, like which is very different from the other value.
So it means like mod should be affected by outliers than mean. Because mod is also the highest number if we arrange the data in ascending, like.
Yeah, no, mode is not
it's the
affected by the.
frequency.
How can mod be affected by the outliers? Mod is basically the number which is having the highest frequency. So if my number is having that number is what is my mod? The number which is having the highest frequency. So outlier that doesn't come in the.
So can you please explain that statement, like mod is least affected by the outliers than mean?
Median.
The most affected by outliers is the mean or median?
Mean.
Mean will be
Okay.
affected.
And then median, and at last the mod.
Yeah. So mod is not basically affected by any outliers. Because basically you're just calculating the frequency, not any data or something. You're not looking up at the data. You're just calculating. See, in the mod, you're if 12, the frequency of 12 is like 8, then you have, so you are just seeing the frequencies, correct? But in median and mean, you are like observing the data. Fine. So that's why mean is affected by the outliers and median is not affected that much by the outliers. Okay. Yeah.
And the last question, 3.1 activity, question number 2.
When earlier I was asking about the doubts in activity 3.1 and 3.2, you were there?
I was there, but actually I have joined the statistics class also, and I was taking doubts in their class.
Statistics class?
Yeah, the doubt session is, oh, sorry, CT. Sorry.
CT, the TA session?
Yeah.
Okay. So in which question?
2nd. I have a simple doubt only that we want the percentage of total time. So we will be taking like the total, when we want to calculate the percentage, the total frequency, or that the period of 6 months given in the question.
The total, you're asking about the total thing, right? So it would be the total frequency.
But they have written a percentage of total time. So will it not be 6 months? Like,
In a shopping mall, a customer, the customer will get cashback between rupees. Madhu's red card. So the cashback she received over a period of 6 months is shown this. Over a period of 6 months. So basically your class is basically the amount, right? The cashback from 1 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 60 and this, right?
yes. Yeah.
And the frequency is basically what?
Like the 1 to 20 range is get by the 5 people. Like that. Like 5 customers have got this amount in the range 1 to 20 rupees.
No, it's talking about Madhu only. It's not about the customer. Over a period of 6 months. Okay, so basically 1 to 20. See, she got rupees 1 to 20 cashback 5 times, 20 to 40 10 times, 40 to 60 6 times, 60 to 80 8 times, and 80 to 100 6 times. So this is the frequency. How much, like how many times she got the
Cashback of
cashback.
these.
Yeah. So basically your total time would be the frequency, the sum of the frequency, the sum of the total time.
So we will be not taking into consideration like the 6 months given. No, that is just for data.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Okay
Ma'am.
then. So
Ma'am,
yes.
Ma'am, I have a doubt regarding outliers one.
Just a
Ma'am,
second. Who is speaking? Kishore.
yes, ma'am.
Just a second. Can I just, do you have a doubt in 3.3?
No, ma'am, I have a doubt in weekly mock test.
Okay, I'll just come back to that at last. Just let me clear with the 3.3 thing. Fine?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, Ram, you speak.
Ma'am, just now you explained about outliers, right, ma'am? Is there
Mhm.
any formula or only that based on the data we have to say this is the
No,
outlier
there is
like
one
that?
formula. No, there is one formula. So the formula is the
Okay.
outlier should be less than quartile 1 minus 1.5 IQR, and it should be greater than quartile 3 plus 1.5 into IQR. So this is the thing. So if this value, okay, if this is some, let's say, suppose it's 10. So any, so in a data, if numbers are like 9, then let's suppose 1, 10, then 12, something, the data is there, right? So I am saying that, so this is like 10. So less than 10 would be my outlier. So basically this 1 is my outlier. Similarly, you will get one number here, like quartile 3 plus this. So this is one number. So let's say it's 50. So the numbers which are greater than 50 will be my outlier. So this is the formula, how to calculate the outliers.
Okay. Thank you
Yeah.
so much, ma'am.
Okay.
And another general doubt, ma'am. Stem and leaf is there, no, ma'am? So in
Yes.
that, if in the leaf the same number is repeated twice, for example, in the stem 5 is there, in the leaf 2 times 2 is there.
Yeah, so it
So
will
we
be
have to
2
consider
times
that.
repeated.
So 52 like that, we
52.
have to take the data as 2 times.
Correct.
Okay, ma'am. So the n also will be based, it will be counted, right?
Counted.
So
Yes.
okay. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay. So then next HP. HP. You have any doubt? You have raised your hand. Okay, fine.
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, in 3.1, practice assignment and question number 2.
Practice assignment, I will let, we will go one by one. Okay. I'm just asking about activity 3.3. Is there any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Okay, so Avinash is here, right? So you have a doubt in question 6, correct? 3 points. I think that's clear. Avinash, is it clear? Your question 6 is clear? Just type yes or no. Yes? Okay. And Rahul, right? What is the change in the mode of the marks? What's the doubt in your second question, Rahul? Can you speak or just can you type? Okay, so till then, let's move on to activity 3.4. Please raise your hand if you have doubts in 3.4.
Question number 2.
Question number 2. Switching all the plots. Okay, so what's the doubt?
मैम और क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 में आंसर पॉइंट में आ रहा है डेसिमल में.
Decimal.
71 point.
What about others? Have they solved this question? Question number 2. You're also getting the same answers in
Ma'am,
decimal.
which activity question number is this, ma'am?
Activity 3.4, question 2. Sorry,
Okay.
question 1. Have you guys solved?
Yeah, ma'am, it is decimal.
It's in decimal.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, fine.
71.94 आ रहा है मैम क्वेश्चन नंबर 1.
79 point something.
नहीं it says 71.94.
71.94, but it's not in the range.
Ma'am, my answer is 66.67.
Yeah, then it's correct because the range, what is the range given? It's given 66 to 67, correct? 67, yeah.
Yeah,
So it
ma'am.
should be in between in this range. Just solve it, and can you just solve it once again, Sagar?
ओके मैम मतलब ट्राई करेंगे दोबारा.
हाँ, एक बार ट्राई करो फिर मुझे बताना, ठीक है?
ओके मैम.
Okay. So anybody else having doubts?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, did you just say that the correct answer is 66.8?
Someone else said it's 66 point.
Ma'am, I am getting 77.84.
That's a wrong answer. It should be between 66 to 67.
Ma'am, can you please solve it?
Okay.
मैम
Yeah. Can you just tell me the data?
Yes, ma'am, right. It's 62,
Hmm.
85,
Hmm.
80, 62.5, 82, 72.4, 68, and 65, 73.5, and 69.
ओके मैम और इसको टोटल ऐड करने के बाद आता है 719.4.
Just 62. Seventy-two point 70. So sum is 72. This is the sum, correct? Now what's the mean?
मीन मैम 719.4 by 10 और फिर उसको सॉल्व करने के बाद
722.4 divided by 10.
722. ओके मैम.
Ma'am, the mean is 71.94.
It's
Yes, ma'am.
72.24.
Ma'am, according to the calculation, it's 72.24.
Yes.
I think total is 719.4.
So
Yes,
this
ma'am.
is your x side. Sorry?
Yes, ma'am, the total is
Different.
719.4.
719.4.
Just add
by
once again. Just add it once again. Maybe because of that only you are getting wrong answer. Just add
Ma'am,
it
my
once.
answer is also coming 719.4 by adding.
What? 62 plus 85
फिर उसको फिर 10 से
plus
डिवाइड करेंगे ना मैम
80, 62.5 plus 82 plus 72.4 plus 68 plus 65. 719. Okay.
Ma'am, the total is 719.4.
Okay, fine. Yeah. 719.4. So basically this would be 71. Just can you just hold for a second? Okay, so it's 71.94. So now the next step is basically what? You will be subtracting the mean, right? And taking the whole square. So what are the values that you are getting here?
मैम मेरा टोटल सॉल्व करने के बाद आ रहा है 77 पॉइंट मतलब 7 ऐसा करके
The one who was getting the answer like 66.3 or something in that range.
Summation of xi minus mean square is 599.54.
Yeah, ma'am, my answer was 66.67.
What?
My answer was 66.67.
Yeah. Okay, so can you tell me the sum of squares?
Ma'am, I have to do again because I had did it very long time before.
By?
It is 597.45.
62 minus
Sum of the square base.
1.94, 95, 66.
सिंपल वेरिएशन मतलब कैलकुलेट करना है मैम
Ma'am, in sample variance, we have to divide by less than 1 the total frequency.
Yes, n minus 1.
This will be 74. Are you guys solving it?
Yeah, ma'am.
06. Okay, are you getting these values? Okay, this is not the square values, but actually the subtraction. Are you getting all these values? Are you getting these values?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then just square this up. You're getting these values of the square?
Yes ma'am.
Ma'am, there is
मैम
different separate points.
प्लस करने के बाद 699.6
599. 699.6.
700.5965.
699.6
Just a second, let me
62.
do this.
599.6.
Ma'am, it's 599.627.
Okay, let me also calculate.
9.624.
It's coming out to be 599.628 something.
Yes ma'am.
Okay. Now just divide this number with
10 minus 1, that's 9.
it's 10, right? So it would be 9. 66 point. The answer is coming at 66.62 something.
Yes ma'am.
So it's in the range of 66 to 67. Yeah, so the answer is correct. What's the issue? You just have to solve it. Fine. Okay. So 3.3, we were just doing
Ma'am,
3.3. Yeah, 3.4. Yes.
ma'am, in the exam center, will they provide calculator?
Yeah, they will be providing calculator.
Okay.
Yeah. So 3.4 question is clear. Sorry, 3.4 activity is clear. There is no doubts, right? I don't see any.
Ma'am, can you please explain question number 9?
Question
Ma'am, how
9.
to find range of data?
Which of the following statement is or are true? Standard deviation is affected by outliers. Variance is affected by outliers. Standard deviation can be negative. What's your doubt in this? What's your doubt in question 9? Roshan? That's your name.
It was option 4, ma'am, but it's like cleared now.
Sorry?
It was option 4, but it's cleared now.
Okay, fine. Now, Sagar, you were saying something?
Ma'am, एक minute. How to find range of data?
Just subtract the upper limit minus low, means the maximum minus minimum. Maximum
Okay, ma'am.
number minus minimum number.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Yeah. So I think 3.4 is clear to everyone. Let's move on to 3.5. Just raise your hands if you're having doubts in 3.5. Yes, Ram.
No, ma'am.
Ma'am, even if they give the box plot, the range is same, means maximum minus minimum.
Minimum, correct. Yeah.
The maximum value minus minimum value is
Minimum
the
value.
range.
Correct.
Okay.
Ma'am, activity 3.5 question number.
Ma'am,
8.
Just a second. Just raise your hands, okay? Then I'll call you one by one. Costa?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, the other day you taught one formula that I used, I am getting different value. That it was breaking that square. You showed one formula.
Which formula?
Ma'am, it was not whole squaring, but it was just only squaring each component, like x1 square, that minus summation x bar square.
What you are talking about? Which topic?
Ma'am, this
He's talking about 3.4 question number 1.
You're talking about calculating the variance.
Yes, ma'am. That
Yeah,
other
what?
day you taught one formula. I
Which
used
one?
that formula. Ma'am, that breaking that square.
No, that's like a different thing. Array. See, the basic formula for the variance, if you have to calculate a variance, is basically what? Summation of xi minus x bar whole square divided by n, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, this is the basic formula. This is the basic formula of the variance. That question was different. We had to break it down. Why? Because we didn't have the summation of xi. Did you had this value?
No. Okay,
You
okay.
didn't had the data, you didn't had anything. So that's why we broke it down and just calculated the value of summation of xi with all the remaining values that we have. So that's a different case.
Okay, ma'am. Understood.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, and Costa, Sagar,
Ma'am, question number 8, activity
question
3.5.
number 8.
ग्राफ समझ में नहीं आ रहा था.
What is the approximate first quartile value based on the box plots? Maximum minus what is the approximate first quartile? So this is a quartile one just 52. The first quartile 15 to 20. 19. Yeah. Okay. So you want to understand the box plot, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So box plot is basically so this is basically my quartile 1. Okay. This is my quartile 3. We have and like
Screen present
here
करिएगा
in
ma'am.
between, this is quartile 2.
Okay.
Okay. So if you see in the data, what is quartile 1?
Quartile 1.
Ma'am, the
What is
first
quartile 1?
25%.
Yeah, so it is basically, yeah, so it's basically in between 15 and 20, the line, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so it is, so in the option, it is like, if you see in the option, it is like 25, 52, 19, 68. So the lowest one, like between 15 to 20 is basically what, 19?
90. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so that's why the quartile 1 is 19.
Okay. और question number 9. Quartile.
What is the value
IQR.
of interquartile? So in the graph, what is quartile 3?
Quartile 3 at 35. नहीं 30 से
50,
35.
let's suppose it's 52. Let's suppose. Because it is
52.
between 50 to 55, right?
Okay.
Let's suppose it's 52. So what is IQR? IQR is basically quartile 3 minus quartile 1. So what is quartile 3? 55 minus 19.
55 minus 90.
36 something.
5 minus 90. 36.
What the values they are taking? It's 52, right? Not 50. It's 52, sorry. 52. So it will be 33.
52.
Okay. Is it fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
What is range of data? 64, right?
Range of data is 64. So it should be maximum
60.
minus minimum.
Okay.
So
Quartile is 60 to 65.
no, you have to calculate what is the range of the data.
Yes, ma'am.
So it is basically it should be 68, 60, 68,
Answer
69,
64, 66. Answer.
68 minus 2, 66. See, like if you have to calculate the range, so the maximum value would be this one. Sorry, this is the minimum and this is the maximum.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So just take the values of maximum and minimum and just subtract them. So in the data it is 6. Let's suppose my maximum value is 68. Okay. And my minimum is, let's suppose, 3. Okay. So my range would be what? 65,
Yes, ma'am.
right? It's 3 and 68. Yeah, it's correct. It is coming out to be between 64 and 66. Yeah, correct.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it fine?
64. Yes, okay. Okay, ma'am.
Hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Ram, you have a doubt? Ram, you have raised your hand.
Ma'am, can you hear my voice?
Yeah.
Ma'am, that simple doubt only that Q1 and Q3, if you are calculating, if the answer is not an integer, then we have to take the next highest integer, right,
Correct.
ma'am?
Yes.
If it is an integer, we have to take that. For example, if I am getting 9, we have to take the 9th and 10th data.
Average.
9 plus 10, 9 average we have to take.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Because in the Google it was little confused. If it is not an integer, then we have to take the two datas and have to take the average, like that I have seen. So just wanted to confirm, ma'am. So if Q1 is not an integer, we have to take the next highest integer. If it is an integer, we have to take the average.
Correct.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so I think activity questions are all done, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So let's move on to the practice assignment then. Practice assignment 3.1. Anybody having any doubts? Just raise your hand. Ram, can you just yeah, okay. So having doubts in 3.1, practice assignment.
Question number 3, ma'am.
Question number 3. If the mean and sample respectively, then mod of x1 minus x2. Okay. Summation of Have you gone through the solution? Roshan, have you gone through the solution? Yes.
It's a simple sample mean is 13.6, ma'am.
Sample mean is
13.6.
what?
It's 13.6.
What is 13.6?
Mean, ma'am. I'm talking about mean.
No, what's your question? Question number 3. What's your question?
About the solution, ma'am.
No, I'm asking what is your question number 3? Can you just tell me?
Wait. It's the sample mean and the sample variance of 5 data values are respectively 13.6 and 25.8.
Just let me share
I
my
am copying and texting in the chat box.
I'm just sharing my screen. Just which question? Get talking about this question?
Can't. No, ma'am. No.
Then
I'm leaving the question in the chat box. I sent.
Ma'am, question different, ma'am.
the sample mean, it is for of which activity or practice assignment?
Ek minute.
The
It's
sample
a
mean
practice
is
assignment.
practice assignment which 3.1 or 3.2?
Of 3.1.
मैम क्वेश्चन अलग अलग है मैम.
अच्छा. Sample mean and sample variance of 5 data values also. You must have like got the practice assignment solution PDF or something would be there, right?
No, ma'am.
Is there any?
No, it is not there, ma'am.
There is practice assignment solution videos, I guess. Just go through that. Maybe you will get the answer. Have you gone through the videos?
Not till now, I couldn't find the video.
मैम वीडियो नहीं है मैम.
Ma'am, there is not even solution PDF.
The sample mean and sample variance of 5 data values with 3 of the data values. Yeah, it's the same thing.
Like
See.
how?
See, in this question also, we are having the 4 data values, 5 data values, and 2 data values are missing. Okay. So how you will calculate, and you have been given the mean and the sample standard deviation. I'm just giving you the hint. Okay, how to solve it. Fine.
Yes.
Okay. Now, the thing is, you have been given the data points. There are 3 data points and 2 data points are missing, correct? That is x1 and x2. Fine.
मैम इसको मैं लेट कर सकता हूँ like x and y then
Yeah, you can denote it
उसके बाद
with
सैंपल वेरिएंस के फॉर्मूले से इसको सॉल्व कर सकता हूँ.
So just let me just go through the solution and just ask me if you have doubts any further. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, you have been given some sample mean, right?
Yes.
That means just put the values in this. So you will get one equation with the 2 data missing data values like this. Something you will get it. Fine. Now, again, you go through the formula of the sample variance and have this equation. You will get one equation like this. Fine. Now you
Yes.
have 2 equation, x1 plus x2. This equation is there and this equation is there. Just solve the 2 equation, then you will get 2 values. So one value would be one x1 and the other value would be x2. Like that, you will get the other 2 values. You got the point?
Yes, ma'am.
Sure?
Yes, ma'am. I will try.
Yeah, just try it and let me know. Fine?
Okay.
Okay.
Ma'am, sorry to interrupt you.
Yes.
Ma'am, I was not able to raise my hand, so I'm just asking randomly. Ma'am, it is raining in our locality and there might be a power cut. So, ma'am, can I ask the doubt of mock test now?
Mock
Ma'am,
test?
yes, ma'am, just a simple
Weekly mock. Okay.
yes, ma'am, simple concept doubt.
Hmm.
Ma'am, in the case of Pareto chart, it is ascending to descending. It is in ascending order or in descending order or both?
Both.
Both.
Okay, ma'am. That's only. Ma'am,
Okay.
ma'am, in Google it is written that it is in descending order. So I was just
No, you
confusing
can
the.
have both in ascending order also and descending order both.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Ojasvi,
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
You have a doubt?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, in calculating the interquartile range, ma'am, the quartiles will be calculated with the formula which ma'am taught or with the formula of Google spreadsheet.
Interquartile.
Yes, ma'am. Interquartile range, we have to calculate the quartile means 25
Mm-hmm.
percentile and
Yes.
70.
Yes. Just go
So,
with
ma'am, that
the formula.
ma'am which ma'am has taught.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Rajiv. Rajiv, you have a doubt?
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Is there any formula other than given in the book for sample variance to find the sample variance?
Sorry, can you just repeat once again?
I'm asking, is there any other formula
Hmm.
for calculating the sample variance other than the
No.
formula given in the book?
No.
Because there is a question in gradient graded
Hmm.
assignment.
Hmm.
I'm just asking the concept because I try to solve the main is given and also the sample variance deviation is given and also the
Correct.
number of observations.
Correct.
But the data is in one observation, the data is incorrect. So after the correct observation, how can we calculate the correct sample variance?
Did you attend the Sunday session?
No, ma'am.
No. We actually did the solution for this question.
Okay.
How to do the solutions. You
Okay.
just have to, just go through the lecture once again. Maybe you will get to know.
Okay.
Or you just go through the Solve with Us video. There is one in supplementary content. Solve with Us is there, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, just go through that content. You will get to know how to solve it. Right?
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Okay then. So
Ma'am, I have doubt in weekly mock. Can I ask it now?
yeah, sure.
Question number 5 and 6.
Yeah, that I will just go through it once again because there is doubt is there in the answer. I know that. I'll just go through it, or by tomorrow I'll just let you know. Fine.
Tomorrow you will be discussing that doubts, ma'am.
Tomorrow we have a week 4 open session tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah. So in that only, I'll just tell you. Fine.
Okay. Today is no clarification for that two
Yeah,
questions.
because I also have a doubt. So let me just clear it.
Okay.
Yeah. By tomorrow I'll just let you know. Fine.
Fine, ma'am.
Okay.
No issues, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, fine. Okay then. Then practice assignment 3.2. Any doubts?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So, okay, then that's it. So you don't have any doubts in any other questions, right?
Ma'am, I have
So
doubt
it's
in
huh?
this assignment, ma'am, J assignment.
Graded assignment. I won't be clearing your doubts in graded assignment because
Week 2, ma'am. Which has,
week 2. Okay. Yeah. What's your doubt in week 2?
ma'am, in question number 8 and 14.
Graded assignment 2. Question?
Question number 8 and 14.
8 and
14.
8 and 7.
14, ma'am, 14.
14.
Yeah, ma'am.
8 and 14.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So what is the 8th question? What's the doubt in 8th?
Ma'am, please show me question because I can't see this question. Please.
I'm not able to hear you. Please, can you just speak clearly
Please,
or
ma'am, please show question on the screen.
okay. This one?
Yeah, ma'am.
Hmm.
In the third option,
Huh?
ma'am, answer why third option is for yeah, ma'am. Why third is why ma'am. So
Third is?
third and fourth में doubt था ma'am.
Third answer क्यों होगा?
Yeah, ma'am.
Just go through the data. What is the data? Data, according to this data, you have to draw the figure. So according to the data, only the third answer is correct.
Ma'am, sorry to interrupt.
Yes.
How to calculate that mock question number 7?
Just a second. I'm just can I just
Yes.
complete this thing then?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Got it. Then you can continue.
14th question.
Yeah, ma'am.
An engineering college recorded 3 different in which year did the domain consider the highest percentage of the total placement for that year? In which year did the software domain highest percentage of the total placement for that year? Okay, so you have to calculate for the for each year you have to calculate the total percentage. So did you calculate the total percentage for 2021, the total percentage? Then for 22, 23, and 24. Then you have to check in which year the software domain constituted the highest percentage.
Ma'am, total percentage indicates
So
40
for
by
21, what will be the total? That means total students, it would be 20 plus 40 plus 10, right? So it would be basically 70. So now the percentage would be 40 divided by 70 into 100, like that. Okay.
Like 2020 in 2021, analytics in software and in business department, all the sum are total.
Oh, can you repeat?
Ma'am, in 2021,
Hmm.
in analytics in software and in business department, all the sum that is total.
That is total. Hmm. Okay. Okay, Dhruvan, you have raised your hand.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I have doubt in 3.4, sixth question, ma'am.
Sample variance you have to calculate. Just go through the formula.
Ma'am, but in that again they are telling about the range only, ma'am. I'm
What
unable
range?
to its answer is like 0.10 comma 0.6.
It should
See
be
like
between
this.
0.10 to
I
0.11.
am
Yeah.
unable to represent it on the screen, ma'am. Like
Represent what?
we are entering the answer 0.10 comma, the comma is not available in the keyboard.
No, you don't have to. Why you are putting comma?
And how we can tell it as a range, ma'am?
You don't have to show it in range. You
Like,
just have to write the answer what you have got.
I got 0.10, so I put 0.10, but it's showing like 0.10 comma 0.11.
That's the range. Listen, the answer, the thing is, it's a clue. So your accepted answer should be if you're typing an answer, your answer should be in between 0.10 to 0.11. That's it. If it's not in between that range, it will not accept your answer. That's it.
It can be anything like 0.01 something.
Not
But
zero.
it
How it
should
can
be,
yeah, between that range.
but
101,
yeah, okay.
102, something like that. Okay.
Like, ma'am, this question is like variance formula, applying variance formula only, right?
Yes.
Okay. I will check the question. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Ma'am.
Vaishnavi, yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I have a doubt.
What's your doubt?
What it means histogram.
Huh?
Histogram.
Histogram. What's your doubt in histogram?
Yes.
What is your doubt?
Please explain. उसमें समझ नहीं आ रहा कि हिस्टोग्राम क्या कहते हैं.
समझ क्या नहीं आया?
हिस्टोग्राम किसे कहते हैं?
हिस्टोग्राम किसे कहते हैं?
हाँ.
Okay, so histogram. ये जो फिगर है, इस फिगर को हम हिस्टोग्राम कहते हैं, जहाँ पे जो बार्स होते हैं वो अटैच होते हैं, उनके बीच में ब्रेक्स नहीं होते. ठीक है?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. Then Rahul, yeah, what's your doubt?
I have doubt in 3.3, question number 2.
Sorry?
Activity 3.3, question number 2.
3.3. Question number? Question number?
Question number 2, ma'am.
Question number 2. What is the change in the mode of the marks? Yeah, what's the doubt? You're not able to
The answer is No mode is available for this data.
Correct.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Okay, so what is a mode?
If the data is changed, then the mode is 85.
If the data is changed, no, I'm asking what is a mode?
Mode is 95. If the
No, I'm asking the definition of mode. What is mode?
most frequency.
Most
Frequency.
frequency. Okay. So what is the frequency of 66?
1.
1. So can you just tell me which number has the highest frequency?
All the numbers have
Huh?
all the number have one frequency.
All the numbers is having one frequency, right? So nobody is having any highest frequency. So is there any mode? Can there be any mode?
No, ma'am.
No, right? So that's why the mode is not available for this data. Understood?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, Shweta.
Yes, ma'am. Mock question number 7.
Mock question number 7. Question number 7, right? What is the total number of students? Yeah, you have to calculate this. So what's the, you're not able to calculate it, or what is it?
I'm not able to calculate. I'm not getting the clue how to calculate.
This is, okay. So basically you have number of students, you have relative frequencies, you have to calculate the total. Okay. So first of all, you know the formula of relative frequency?
Yes, ma'am. Frequency by total frequency.
Total frequency. So by that
Yes.
formula, can you calculate the total frequency? Because you have the relative frequency and you have the frequency. So can you calculate the total frequency?
No, ma'am. I'm not able
Why?
to do that. I'm not getting the correct answer.
You're not able to get the correct answer, or you're not able to solve the question. You don't understand how to solve it. What's the issue?
I don't understand how to. I know the formula, but I'm not able to solve it.
Okay. So basically, first thing you have to calculate the total number of students, correct? You know the formula of relative frequency. Relative frequency is
Yes,
what?
ma'am.
Frequency divided by the total
Frequency by
frequency,
total.
correct? Right?
Yes.
So I need the
Yes,
total
ma'am.
frequency. So total frequency is basically what? Frequency into relative frequency, correct? So in the table, I have one last value in which I have a frequency, value of frequency, and I have a relative frequency as well, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So frequency is basically my 25 and my relative frequency is basically what? 0.2?
0.2. Yes.
Yeah. So what will be my total frequency? If you multiply this value, what will be your total frequency?
5.2.
Actually, we have to divide, na 25.
Just a second. Total frequency. Oh, sorry.
It will be in the denominator, right? The total.
Yeah. So it would be frequency divided by relative frequency, correct? Now, so the value will be, frequency will be 25 divided by 0.2. Okay. Now, if you divide this value, you will be getting answer as 125. So this is my total number of students. Got it?
So how to know the separate value means X, W, Y, and Z? Because
X,
there is
W.
there are 4 other numbers letters as well, right?
Yeah.
So
So,
how
but
to
are
get?
they asking you the individual values of X, Y, Z, W?
Yes, it is. And
It
how
is?
to solve these kind of questions? Means sometimes there is a frequency is missing, sometimes number of frequency is missing. So what is the correct way to solve that?
No, that
If
you have, like, see, well, that goes according to the question only. So just go through this formula. With this formula only, you need to find out the other values. Okay, just this basic formula. With this basic formula, you can calculate the total frequency. You can calculate the relative frequency. You can calculate the frequency. So in the question, if relative frequency and total frequency is given, you can calculate the frequency. If frequency and total frequency is given, you can calculate the relative frequency, like that. Okay. Just go through this basic formula.
what is
Just look what values you have been given, and with what values I can calculate the values, like that. You have to go through the table. Okay.
okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else? Raji, what's your doubt?
Yes, ma'am. Regarding the calculation of 100th percentile.
Regarding the calculation of 100 percentile.
Yes.
That's like the last
It,
number only, I guess.
yes, yes. So I don't have to do if NP, if we get NP as an integer, we don't have
Yeah, it
to
will be just the last
observe
number only. You don't have to calculate anything.
Ma'am,
next
there is
observation.
8 number as well related this question. Could you please
There is?
check that? Yes,
There is
8
what?
number. Yes, this related means related this question.
8 number?
Yes,
In
ma'am.
weekly mock.
No, yes, ma'am. We solved the this one 7 number. 8 one is also means a related question.
Yes. Okay, so
Could you please
basically, if
check?
75 students are going to the school by public transport, car, and cycle, that means you have been given the some values of X, Y, and Z. You have to find out the value of W. So if you have the values of X, Y plus Z, and you have the value of the number of students who are walking, so you can, and you have the total number. So basically, see, X plus Y plus Z plus W plus 25 is basically 125. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you have been given this sum. This sum is basically 75.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So you have to calculate this value. So W would be what? 125 minus 25 plus 75. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. And then the frequency as well.
Frequency is just asking the number of students, right? They are not asking any frequency.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Shweta?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, what's your doubt?
No, ma'am. I got it. How to solve it.
Okay, you read.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, then just lower your hand. Brinda?
Yes, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes.
Ma'am, my actual doubt is when I checked my week two graded assignment, it's showing me 93 percentage. But when I checked for the incorrect answers, like my incorrect answers, all of the questions are showing the green mark. I think all the questions solutions were correct. So,
Okay.
like, what am I supposed to do
Yeah,
about it?
just mail them the issue to the tech team, support team.
Like, can you please tell me the mail ID?
Support team. I'm not sure. Anybody knows the mail ID of support
Yes,
team?
ma'am.
Yeah, just text, write it in the chat box.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Shweta, if you don't have any doubts, please lower your hand. And Brinda, if you don't have doubts, just lower your hand.
Okay,
Now,
ma'am.
yeah, Krish, what's your doubt?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Email ID is
Ma'am, I
same.
have a doubt in
Yeah,
I
okay,
have a
tell me
doubt
about
in
it.
question 5 and 6 of the weekly mock.
Yeah, that I will tell you tomorrow. Okay.
Ma'am, what is the correct answer? Can you tell that?
Yeah, I do have a doubt. I'll just confirm it and let you know tomorrow. Okay.
No, ma'am. I mean, what according to you is the answer? I want to know that.
According to me, it should be ratio, but I have to
Hmm.
check it. Yeah.
And 5?
5 is basically the population growth. It should be ratio, not an interval. So I'll just check and let you know. Okay.
No, ma'am. So you were saying population growth has an interval scale of measurement. That statement is correct.
That statement is wrong. It should be ratio,
That
I
statement
guess.
is wrong. So that statement is wrong. Then that should be a correct answer according to the question because it has asked to mark incorrect answer. So the correct options are option 2 and 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Nisha?
Question 3 from week mock 1 2.
Hmm.
They're saying Mirzapur is case and population is variable. So why district is a case is a wrong option?
District is a case is a wrong option.
Hmm.
District is a variable. Case is basically the observation for whom we collect the data. So basically, we collected the data for Mirzapur, right? We collected the data for the Patna. So what is case? Case is basically the unique IDs, the unique
Hmm.
thing,
Hmm.
right? So Mirzapur is a unique case. Patna is a unique case. Ujjain is a unique case.
Yeah.
Varanasi, right? But the district, the whole column is a variable. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's how it has a difference. And if you could just highlight a difference between interval scale and ratio scale, a bit confusing for me, would be helpful.
Okay, so interval scale. So basically, interval scale is what? In which like the numbers are in order. So in interval scale, the numbers are in order.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but they have a difference of in fixed unit. This is the main thing. Okay.
Okay.
So ratio is meaningless. Like you cannot have a ratio. Okay, and we don't have no absolute zero.
Okay.
Okay. The ratio, in ratio thing, we have an absolute zero thing. Okay. And we can do arithmetic operations as well. In this, we
Okay.
can do only addition and subtraction. But in this, we can do everything. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got
So
it.
that's the
Thank you.
main difference. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then Saumalya,
Yes, ma'am. Am I audible?
yes.
I have a doubt regarding stem and leaf plot.
Hmm.
For example, if the observations are 78 or 77, then the stem is 7 and the leaf is 8.
77 and 70. Yeah, okay.
But if the observations are suppose a 3-digit number, like 375, then which will be the stem and which will be the leaf?
So stem will be 37 and leaf would be 5.
Okay, so the rest of the number except the rightmost digit is stem.
Stem, correct.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Shashank?
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
Ma'am, I have a question about percentile. Can you please explain about the percentile and with example?
What's your doubt in percentile?
I just don't understand the concept about that.
You don't understand the concept of percentile.
Yes, ma'am.
So percentile, okay. So percentile is basically, okay, so like if you give any example, let's suppose if you give any JAM or GATE exam, you get 93 percentile, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Like in the scorecard, it is just said that 93 percentile. What do you mean by 93 percentile? That means 93% of the students are below you and 7% of the students are above you, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so that is a 93 percentile. So basically, you're having that the sample 100p percentile is basically that my 100p samples are below that and 100, 1 minus p are above that. So that is my percentile thing. So basically, if I say 50th percentile, what do you mean by 50th percentile? That means 50% of the students are below me and 50% of the students are above me. So that is a percentile. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. That's it. Anything else?
No, ma'am. Thanks.
Okay.
Ma'am, I have doubt in week 2 graded assignment.
Week 2 graded assignment. Okay.
In that question 3, they're asking about round-off errors. Round-off errors. So I thought like if in pie chart they have labeled a data as 33.6. So I thought like the original data would have been 33.57. So they would have rounded off it to 33.6. So is my thought process correct?
Basically round-off error is basically what? The thing is, in the pie chart, the sum of all the percentage. Okay. So if you're having x1%, then you're having x2% and like xn percent. The sum of all the values, the sum of all the percentage should be equal to 100%.
Yeah, I can understand that, but
Right?
is my
So you should
consideration is
round off. So basically what we do, we have some values like 33.3, 33.3 something. Then we have 33.4 something or like that. So we basically, what do we, this remains 33, this remains 34. So basically we round it off. But if we round off these values, you are like somewhat, let's say, like it's an example, you are getting more than 100, like 101% total. And this, if you sum this out, this is coming out to be 100%. So that way it is saying that you should not round off. So this is round off error. We are rounding it off, right? By rounding it off, we are getting more than 100%.
okay. What I thought was like, for example, this data 33.3. This itself would have been rounded off. I thought like that because it could have been 33.32. So in pie chart they have mentioning it has 33.3 after rounding. So
Okay.
is my thought process correct? Like I am considering another case. I'm just extrapolating. Is it correct? Should I think like that?
You are
If
thinking like it is what you're thinking actually?
like in the pie chart, the data is mentioned as 33.3. It is given. So I thought it is a rounded off value. It would have
Okay.
been 33.323. So they rounded it to 33.3. Should
Okay.
can I consider it? Because in one website I studied, if it's in decimal, if it's the data is in decimals, not decimals, that is in fractions, like after points. Okay. So it is there is a chances of round off errors, so we should
Correct.
consider. So should I consider it like that?
Yeah, you can consider it like that as well.
If you see, if you can go to week 2 graded assignment, that
Question number?
section, week 2 graded assignment, question number 3.
Question number 3. Okay, the pie chart has round of errors. The pie chart is not a mean splitting graph. 35.018 point. Okay. So basically, yeah, you can say that these values are like rounded off. You can say that. Or either it's not rounded off. It's just that if you want to know if it's rounded off or not, just sum it up. If the sum is coming out to be 100, it's fine. If the sum is not coming out to be 100, that means maybe it's rounded off or maybe something is there.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Okay. In question 5, the same section, question 5. Can you see the question 5? A, B, C, and they have given.
Correct. Yeah.
In case of categorical data, so the ABC doesn't make sense, but the numbers, the frequencies that they have given, can I make sense out of that? For example, 75 is the highest data. So I will
No,
arrange.
but no. But in the question, it is not stating that they are in order, right?
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
we cannot make order out of the
Yeah, correct.
ABCD.
So until and unless in the question it is stated that it's in order, then only you can say it's an ordinal data.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then again, one doubt, ma'am. You
Hmm.
talked about intervals, that
Hmm.
ratio, that is fractions, cannot be defined for interval. In case, like if I say 31.3 degrees Celsius, so Celsius and Fahrenheit comes under interval scale, but they do have these kind of decimal values. So
No, we are not talking about decimal values. If we have to compare two data, two values, right? So
okay.
in the interval, we can't, like if we have two temperatures, okay? Like in the example, like ma'am told, we have two temperatures like 20 degrees and 40 degrees, right? So like you can't just say that 20 degrees is double, sorry, the 40 degrees double than 20. You can't say that then, right? You will just say that it is, uh, uh, how will you say the difference between the two temperatures are 20, right? That's a much more, uh, let's say,
But so
sensible
far
way.
I thought like it is double the value, even if it's degree. I do not know about this particular technicality, but
Okay.
but in case of Kelvin, we have
Yeah.
0 degrees, right? Then it is a ratio. So should I
Yeah,
come?
because it's the absolute zeros thing is there. That's why.
Okay, okay, yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Okay. Lakshya?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
मैम इन वीक 3 लेक्चर 2 मैम मीन के बारे में बात की गई है स्केल डाउन बाय 40%, मतलब एक एग्जांपल था, सर ने समझाया था आखिरी में।
हाँ.
तो फिर मैम उसमें सर ने कहा अगर आपको स्केल डाउन करना है किसी नंबर को, अगर मार्क्स को, और एग्जांपल में था स्केल डाउन बाय 40%,
हाँ.
तो फिर सर ने स्केल डाउन 40% करने के लिए 0.4 से मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया।
करेक्ट।
लेकिन करना तो 0.6 से मल्टीप्लाई चाहिए था। अगर मार्क्स 40% स्केल डाउन बाय 40% है, तो मार्क्स तो 60% रहने चाहिए थे।
स्केल डाउन बाय 40%, मतलब जो मार्क्स है वो 40% के अकॉर्डिंग हमें लेके आना है। जैसे हम 100% के अकॉर्डिंग मार्क्स लेके आते हैं, वैसे हमें 40% के अकॉर्डिंग मार्क्स लेके आना है। तो अगर 40% के अकॉर्डिंग लेके आना है तो हम किससे करते हैं, मल्टीप्लाई किससे? अगर जैसे हम 100% के अकॉर्डिंग हमें लेके आना होता है, मल्टीप्लाई बाय 100% करते हैं ना, है कि नहीं? मल्टीप्लाई बाय 100 करते हैं ना हम लोग। तो वैसे ही अगर हमें 40% के अकॉर्डिंग लेके आना है तो हम उसको मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं 0.4 से। 40% क्या हुआ, 0.4 ही हुआ हमारा, उस हिसाब से। ठीक है। ओके लक्ष्य। Okay, fine. So I guess that's it then.
Yes, ma'am.
Any other
मैम
doubts?
वीकली मॉक
Sorry,
Mark tomorrow.
what?
मैम वीकली मॉक में क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 देखिए।
Weekly mock question number 5.
हेलो
Hello.
हेलो,
Yeah.
एम आई?
Yeah, you're
मैम
audible.
नेटवर्क इशू था मैम, थोड़ा फिर डिस्कनेक्ट हो गया।
Okay, so now you understood the thing, or it was?
नो मैम, नो।
Okay, so basically, if you have to find out the 100%, you multiplied it by 100, right?
यस
So
मैम।
if you have to, like the numbers, you have to take it according to the 40% marks, right? So that's why we are multiplying it by 0.4. 40% is basically 40 divided by 100 is 0.4, right? 40% it's 0.4. So that's why we are multiplying it by 0.4.
मैम मींस देयर इज, मतलब इसका कोई चक्कर नहीं है, स्केल डाउन बाय 40% है या टू 40% है?
या स्केल डाउन बाय 40% का मतलब होता है कि हमने वो मार्क्स है वो 40% के अकॉर्डिंग हमें लेके आना है, ठीक है।
No, ma'am, I didn't get it.
स्केल डाउन इन द सेंस, अच्छा अब पहले जो हमारे पास मार्क्स है वो 100% के अकॉर्डिंग है, करेक्ट।
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, स्केल डाउन का मतलब क्या होगा, अभी हम उसको अब 40% के अकॉर्डिंग लेके आना है, तो 100 से सीधा 40 स्केल डाउन हुआ।
Yes, ma'am. By 40% और to 40%.
बाय 40%, बाय 40% का मतलब हुआ हमने स्केल डाउन किया 40%, 40% पे हमने स्केल डाउन किया।
और मैम 240%,
हाँ
मतलब बाय 40% का तो ये हो गया कि 40% तक लेके आना है, और तो अगर स्केल डाउन टू 40% हो तो
स्केल डाउन टू 40%, ये कहाँ पे, इज देयर एनी क्वेश्चन लाइक दैट?
नो मैम, जस्ट बस यही क्वेश्चन है, हमेशा बाय आएगा मतलब इसमें
हाँ।
क्वेश्चन। ओके, मतलब टू आने का तो कोई सेंस ही नहीं बनता इसमें, स्केल डाउन टू 40%।
स्केल डाउन टू, स्केल डाउन बाय, it should be by 40% only, but 2 wala case I'm not sure. I'll just check, okay, if it's there or not. Fine.
Okay.
Anything else?
Mock test.
Mock?
Question number 5 of weekly mock, ma'am.
Were you there in the session?
Yes.
You were there. So I guess for weekly mock question 5, I have given the answer for like 3-4 times. Were you there?
I think it's rearranged.
Rearrange. What's your question 5?
That was about a population growth in a ratio scale or interval
Yeah,
scale.
same.
Like
That was the same question for everyone.
Sorry, ma'am, I didn't get it.
Yeah. So for question 5 and question 6, I will be telling you tomorrow. Fine?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, in graded assignment, question number 3, can you give me an idea about how to approach the question?
Graded assignment 2?
No, assignment 3. Just tell me how to solve it.
Did you attend the lecture on Sunday session?
No, ma'am.
No, you can just go through that because we have solved this kind of question there on that day. Or you can just go through solve with us. Like in supplementary content, there is a solve with us column,
Yeah,
right?
I know there's a similar type of question. I did not understand it. And solve with us.
Okay, just go through the lecture on Sunday. Just you will be having the recordings, right?
Yeah, okay, ma'am.
Yeah, just go through that and let me know. Fine?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So shall we end the meet now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you. I guess week 3 is all clear. Maybe,
Yes,
maybe
ma'am.
not. Is it? Week 3 is done?
Yes, ma'am. Done.
Yes, ma'am.
Done.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 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 Okay, guys. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.